Well, we're about to enter Sleep Awareness Week, and most of the country prepares to spring forward with daylight savings time on March 12. Yet statistics show that Americans aren't getting enough sleep. Sleep expert Dr. Michael Bruce is here to discuss the study and how Americans can develop a better relationship with sleep. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning, Alex. How are you?
I'm doing great. I got plenty of sleep last night, so I'm feeling good. Tell us about that survey that was recently conducted.
Well, you know, there's some interesting information in the survey. It really surrounds the idea that a lot of people aren't actually getting enough sleep. Many people are complaining about being sleep deprived. And of course, with the time change coming up, we're all about to lose an hour of sleep. So I'm a little bit on the concern side. I want to be able to give people some tips and some tricks that they can use prior to daylight savings change in order to not have that be even compounded even more of their already high level of sleep deprivation.
Right. Well, it's definitely going to change a lot of people's schedules. You know, here in Tucson, Arizona, thankfully we're not affected. But for those who do live in other parts of the country that are going to switch, what kind of tips do you have for them?
Well, one of the things that I talk about with people is the idea of going to bed about 20 minutes earlier on Wednesday and Thursday, and then another 20 minutes earlier on Friday and Saturday. That way their body has the opportunity to adjust. The other thing I ask people to do is to limit caffeine by about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Most people don't know it, but caffeine has a half-life of between 6 and 8 hours. And so what we don't want is caffeine on board when we're trying to fall asleep, because of course that can make it difficult not only to fall asleep, but to maintain sleep. Especially during a weekend where people are losing sleep, I try to tell them, if you can, avoid alcohol. We know that while alcohol might make you feel sleepy, in fact, it actually keeps you out of the deeper stages of sleep. And of course, thinking about your bedroom, there are all kinds of things in your bedroom that can prevent you from being able to fall asleep. And what am I talking about here? Mattress, pillow, sheets, things of that nature. I'm currently working with Princess Cruises, and we created our own mattress on board our ships, which is actually available for people now. And it's fantastic because we've really combined several different technologies to give people the right equipment, if you will, to be able to fall asleep. And then, of course, if you are experiencing the time change when you wake up on Sunday morning, make sure to change your clock so that visually you get a chance to see that you're in a different time zone and your brain can kind of get it all together.
Okay, and people might be thinking, well, it's a mattress. What kind of technology can go into it? But actually, there's some really big differences between the Princess bed and other regular mattresses, right?
Yeah, so what's interesting about the bed itself is it's more of what I call a hybrid, because we've got individually pocketed coils in there and then multiple layers of different kinds of foams. That way you kind of get all of the benefits of each type of material all in one product. And this isn't a design that we've actually seen anywhere else, so it's pretty unique.
That is so cool. So, I mean, we're hitting on this new type of bed that's really going to help people sleep better. But really, for people who may be skeptical, how important is the bed that you sleep on for your health?
Great question. And so it turns out, I believe that sleep is a performance activity, right? And so if you're a runner, you can run a race in flip-flops and cutoffs with a big radio on your shoulder, but your time's not going to be too good. But if you got the right running shoes and the right gear, you're going to perform better. The same holds true with sleep. Making sure that you have the right back support, making sure that you're comfortable, all of those things, if they're not in place, can have a detrimental effect, not only on your ability to fall asleep, but your ability to get into deeper sleep. So I believe that if you have the right equipment, you're definitely going to sleep better.
Well, I think that's a super important point. You know, we really have to focus on both aspects of our life, our waking hours and our sleeping hours, and this is really going to help us. So if people want to learn more about it, where can they go?
You can check out all of these tips and the bed at princessluxurybed.com.
Very cool. Dr. Michael Bruce, always a pleasure to speak with you.
Thanks.
All right. Now, guys, stay right where you are. We'll be right back.